Today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends Marvel Comics Spider-Man retro carded Jack-O-Lantern, and I'm very excited to be reviewing this. As you know, I've got a bit of a pumpkin collection starting now, and we're going to turn the 360 turntable on so you guys can take a look at it and its packaging before we tear it open and take a look at the figure. And it's got the little showing how the pieces work. There's a little pumpkin grenade and the glider. You got the little image of him on there. You got the little image right here. You got the cool Spider-Man retro carded design for like the show. And then you've got, of course, the little text right here, which I'll pick up and show. It says, a mercenary in an armored suit, Jack-O-Lantern terrorizes New York on his hovercraft as the infamous flame-headed villain, Jack-O-Lantern. But yeah, it's a really cool looking figure. I like the scale pattern on the chest. But let's crack him open so you guys can see him. I'll do a little bit more. The package. And here we have Jack-O-Lantern out of the box. And as you can see, he comes with 2 extra pairs of fisted hands, and then the 2 open hands, the bottom of the glider and the glider itself, which has a port right there that fits their flight stands of the Black Series and the in the Marvel Legends figures that come with it. So like the Sky Glider or the glider bike with Hawkeye, he has one that can go on this. The Demon Hobgoblin, the Demogoblin, and then the Star Wars Black Series speeder bikes. I believe they work on this. It'd be cool if there was a attachment for the Hasbro Pulse bases where they could put these on it. So maybe that would be something Hasbro will look into, kind of making a interchangeable head for the bases to have a port for it, or maybe just make some separate bases for them. But that's pretty cool. And then of course his one loose orange bomb that's supposed to be like a pumpkin, but isn't really a pumpkin. And it can go on here, on the front, like so. And it just kind of sits there. I'll give you guys a moment to look at him. Then we'll get him in an awesome action pose after we go over articulation. Oop, he fell. Okay, he just wants to fall, but we'll do a articulation test next. So it looks like his head is on a double ball joint, so it gets some movement. You can do, of course, the 360. Look about that far up, that far down. There's a scarf piece that is separate, so you could take that off if you want to get a little bit more range, but it means you'll see his ball right there in the middle part of it. The head itself is solid, and so is the orange, the yellow back there, but the flames are translucent, so you can get some really cool looks with the lighting. I'm wondering if I might try to install an LED light in him so it's lit up. And then we're going to go over the articulation on the arms. The arms can go about that far up. They're on the butterfly joints. They can go about, with the arm like this, they can go about that far forward. Not too much range going forward, but quite a bit range going back. They've got the swivel here. Of course, the hands and the arms can go 360 because there's nothing on the back or anything like that. They are the pinless double joints. Ooh, looks like it doesn't want to move right there. Yeah, there we go. So it can go like that. We've got the hands. They don't move at the glove over here because this is a solid piece that's on it. It doesn't come off. And then the hands are on a rocker like this. And then, of course, the usual swivel like that. The ab can crunch about that far forward and that far back. It's got a swivel here. It's got leg movement that goes about that high, that way, and can't go back too far. It's got the swivel at the hip, pinless double jointed knees, swivel at the top of the boot, and then the really cool foot joint, so it can go kind of left or right like this, can go back that far and forward that far, so you can get those really cool squatted positions. I've seen a lot of people, because you see how the bombs are on this side and the bombs are on this side, and how that kind of is like kind of odd looking. I've seen a lot of people kind of try to, let me see if I can do it, turn the belt around, but the problem is there is a piece right here that plugs in the back that you have to cut to do that. But then if you do that, you see how they're kind of like that, and then also it makes it so he can grab the bomb like this, and it looks more, you know, natural when he grabs the bomb, because he can grab it like this. So I might mod by cutting there on the belt so that he can hold it like this, so that when I kind of get him into poses, he can kind of go like that, because the opposite direction kind of looks awkward, because then you can't really, I mean, you could, I guess you could have him reach for it like this. Let's see if he can reach it with his arm. Man, come on, don't be stubborn. There we go. So if we go like this and we squat like that, he can, yeah, he can semi grab it. So that is good too. I like the back version though more, but if you're kind of, if you're kind of going for a more kind of like, kind of get him in a pose right now. So yeah, the articulation overall is pretty basic for most of the Marvel Legends characters that aren't Spider-Man or Daredevil or Deadpool, where they have the super articulation. It's kind of more like a Captain America scale of articulation. So we're gonna get him into a cool action pose. Let's do this. So you can't really stand on its own with the piece in there. Honestly, what I'll probably do to pose it is I'll probably put this piece in here, and then I'll put him on a flight stand from the Hasbro at the waist, so it won't be floating from down there. But if you kind of want to just have it like this, let's see if I can balance it without it falling. Let me see, maybe if I turn off the turntable. Find where the weight distribution is. Oops, sorry. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't want to. But if you take the piece out and put it like this, I think it's because the hand is out there. Maybe it's confused. I'm gonna put it like that. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the flight stands available, but let's get him into a cool pose. He's getting ready to throw a grenade. But yes, do I think Jack-O-Lantern from the Marvel Legends Spider-Man belongs in your collection? If you are a Marvel fan, yes. If you are a Spider-Man fan, definitely. If you're a Halloween fan and you just want another pumpkin character on your shelf like I do, yes, it is really cool. I give it a 5 out of 5. I like the articulation. I like the pattern on the chest, the scales. I think that's really cool. But overall, this is a really nice figure. Like I said, I'll probably mod the belt so I can have it either or direction. Pretty simple. You just snip that part underneath and you won't have to worry about too much patching up or anything like that, making it look nicer. But yeah, really cool figure. I enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully you're able to get your hands on it. I'll put in the description links to where you can get it online. Thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you're feeling generous, share it. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.